Here's a 2017 Nissan Altima SV in black, one owner with a clean Carfax. Good looking vehicle here. I think second or third one of these we've had as well. We've already sold a few. They've been a hot car. Looks really sharp. Has your classic Nissan front end styling. Does have the high definition headlamps, as you can see there, with your integrated fogs in the lower bumper fascia. Some chrome accents. We got some ground effects in the lower fascia there. Kind of gives it a sporty look. Another thing that's sporty about this vehicle is this the brush face, aluminum face, deep pocketed, kind of charcoal color alloy sport wheel. You can see there are a couple scrapes on this front wheel. Tires are good. Firestone, probably about, I don't know, 7, 8, 30 seconds, 3/4 tread. You also can see a nice resurfaced rotor and thick brake pad. It's one thing we really pride ourselves here at Thomas. We do a used car mechanical check on all our vehicles. You can find the results of that inspection signed out by the technician that performed it in the glove box of all of our cars. So we're looking through the passenger side front seat area. You can see we have tan cloth covered interior, 2 bucket seats, full console flows in between. We do have dark charcoal carpeting, a little bit of brushed aluminum accents through the center dash section and around the radio and center console. Also a couple highlights there around the door handle with a gray door panel as well, tan and gray door panel as well. And then I'll give you a look here through the back. As you can see, this is in the mid-size segment, but it has very ample leg, hip, and shoulder room for your rear occupants there, as you can see. And also want to show you the rear wheel. It is matching with the matching Firestone, does have a couple scrapes on it as well, as you can see there. But also you can see a nice shiny new rotor and pad on the back. So we continue, continue around to the back. You can see the badging for the SE trim. Also, it is equipped with a factory backup camera, as you can see right there. Now let's go ahead and pop the trunk here. I'm going to actually use the key. I like to show people the keys. We do have the power trunk release, as you can see, integrated fob, and it is equipped with a factory remote start, and we do have 2 of these keys. So let's just go ahead and pop the trunk. You can see very deep, spacious trunk area there, 40/60 fold down on your rear seat if you need a little more room. Underneath the Altima mat here, if I can get a good corner, and underneath this false floor, one more level. There you can see your dummy spare, all your jack tools, all safely in the back there should you need it. Continue around to the driver's side. Now this wheel looks good, no scrapes on it on the driver's side. Tires about the same, 3/4 depth. And then we'll take a look in here through this angle. You can see though, clean interior, no rips, major stains, tears, or odors. Previous owner was a non-smoker. And we'll go ahead and open up the driver's side. Biggest difference on the driver's side, you can see full power driver's seat, including lumbar. Now we'll continue the tour here. We do have your windows, power windows, your power locks, and your power mirrors, all located right on the door panel. And then besides the mechanical evaluation in the glove box, keep a copy of the auto history on the dash. There you can see one owner, no accident vehicle. Now this is a proximity style key, so we're just going to put our foot in the brake, press the start button, get you the exact miles once it goes through its gauge sweep here. 33,400 original miles on this vehicle. Now let's continue the tour. Another button for your power trunk release. We do have a button to toggle off your traction control should you want to do so. We also have your dimmer switch here for your interiors and your tripometer resets. We also have your headlamp controls on the outside of this left stem, including your high beams and turn signals. Right stem is your intermittent wiper washers. Have your audio controls here on the steering wheel, as you can see. And then we have your cruise control on the right. Now we have your standard issue AM, FM satellite radio here. All the controls are there for it. Go ahead and turn it on, turn it down so it doesn't blow us away. But like I say, it is equipped with the XM, as you can see there. Also, we have your temperature controls down below with dual temperature setting and automatic temperature setting. Below that is your connectivity. There's a USB port, an audio pre-in, 12-volt power supply. We also have 2 large cup holders. You have a floor shifter here with the ability to toggle window overdrive on and off. And it does have a sport mode as well. We have an upper and lower center console. So let's go ahead and hit the upper first. You can see it's just a nice little change tray there. And then we'll hit the lower. And you can see that's a much deeper well with another 12-volt power supply there. We have a manual dim on your rear view mirror. We do have LED map lights, as you can see up here. And we have an illuminated visor. So pretty well equipped. Let's go ahead and pop the trunk here. You can see you also have a fuel door lock access. And pop the trunk. Oh, and there's your foot lever for your emergency brake. There you see tried and true inline 4-cylinder. I believe it's 2.5 liter engine provided by Nissan. No exhaust leaks, no fluid leaks, very quiet, well maintained, no corrosion on the electrical terminals, as you can see there. The vehicle has been properly serviced and maintained by its previous owner. We're going to shut the engine off. We'll get into the next portion of the video. Now explain the mechanical evaluation in the glove box, the auto history on the dash. The last part of making an informed buying decision is just the cosmetic appearance. I'm going to point out any minor imperfections, like a couple little small stone chips here on this front fender. Try to get the vehicles as clean as possible, but it is a used vehicle, so it is going to have a couple little minor imperfections, a few little stone chips up here on the belt line. Doors look good, haven't noticed any dents. Quarter looks fine. Small little scratch that we buffed out right there, as you can see. Rear fascia looks okay, a little tiny ding right on the corner. A couple little scratches from loading and unloading cargo into the trunk area here, as you can see. But the top of the deck looks good. The front face looks fine. The rest of the fascia looks good as well. We'll continue around to the passenger side quarter. There's our first dent right there. We touched it up with matching paint. Another small scratch there we buffed out. A couple little chips right here in a cluster on that quarter. Door looks good. Upper belt line looks good. Roof line looks pretty good. We've got one little sap mark right here, as you can see. But other than that, looks pretty good. Small little dent right here that we touched up as well on that door. Probably the worst of the dents I found. The rest of the fender looks pretty good. Small little scratch right here by the headlamp. Front fascia, you got a little bit of bug damage, a couple little spattering of chips. Very hard to overcome that. There's a little more bug damage, as you can see. These vehicles are very aerodynamic, nose down. So you do pick up some stones, a couple little small scratches here on the hood that we buffed out, and a few little stone chips. But all in all, guys, very much a like-new alternative and in good condition. It does still have the remainder of the comprehensive and powertrain warranties transferable to the next owner through Nissan, so you can buy this vehicle with confidence. Now, if you're interested, there's a few ways of getting a hold of us. Look us up on the web, www.thomasata.com. Give us a call at area code 717-485-4224. Again, my name is Kevin Richards. I appreciate your time watching this video. I hope you found it beneficial, and I wish you an excellent day.